Yay! New learning target! Woohoo! I don't know about you, but I think new learning targets are exciting. Learning target 9, we're continuing with our statistics unit. So our goal is to understand, analyze, and distinguish between the statistical elements that create experiments and the observational studies. So look at this little cartoon. The lights are not working. Did you check them all? And the guy says, no, but I checked a random sample that should have been representative of the entire population. Well, I think you'll understand what this comic means right after just this lesson. So part 1, a very short lesson today. Here is the sample problem, as you can see. Janet wants to know what ice cream flavor students at ZBTHS likes the most. So she surveyed everyone in her second period gym class. Okay, so whenever there is this data, we're going to have a population and a sample. And yes, there is a difference between population and sample. So population is actually the entire, I'm going to write all capital because it's everything. The entire group you want to learn about. Let's say that. So population is the entire group you want to learn about. So in this story with Janet, she wants to know what ice cream flavor every student at ZBTHS like. So the population on this story would be students at ZBTHS, and I really want to put all students. I missed that part. So it's like all students at ZBTHS would be the population, right? Well, it's not easy to get everyone's. So she just surveyed everyone in second period gym class. That's what happened. So sample is not the entire group. It's just that part of the group, that part of the population you are getting information. Okay. Sample is just a part of the population you are getting information about. So instead of the entire group, you could only get, well, part of the population, right? So instead of the entire students at ZBTHS, of course, Janet is asked everyone at students in her second period gym class. So that would be the sample. So really, I mean, this is pretty simple idea. So if this is the population, like this is the entire group that you want to know about, sample is just a little part of it. This is sample, and this is the population. So let's take a look at these examples and see if you can determine the population and the sample. A company plans to open a new restaurant in a city. To study the references of people in the city is divided into regions. The company conducts a survey of all the residents in region 1. So a population is, they want to study people in the city, right? So they wanted all people in the city. And of course, population and sample, they're all within the story problem. So when you read, it should be right there. Like we're not coming up with anything. We're not making assumptions. It's all in the scenario. And then, so she wanted to, or the company wanted to ask the entire people in the city. However, they only conducted survey from all the residents in region 1, right? So that will be the sample. Can I be lazy and just do that? Residents in region 1, that would be sample, yeah? I know, I say I'm gonna be lazy, but how can I be lazy when you guys are watching this video? Ay, there, done. All right, number 2. A biologist studies the bluebirds nest in a wildlife refuge. Count the number of eggs in 20 bluebirds nests scattered throughout the refuge. So, population. What do they want to study? They want to study bluebirds' nests in the wildlife. Right? That's a population. Population. However, they couldn't really get every nest in the wildlife refuge. They could only get 20 nests. So that would be the sample. Alright, sorry. I'm getting extra lazy now. But I want you to really see how it is within the story. So population and a sample. Next on C. As students enter a school assembly, they are asked to roll a 6-sided die. Why? Students who roll a 3 are given a survey questions to answer before entering. They must wanted a random sample. So population would be, they wanted as students entered the assembly. So like they wanted all students really. But maybe due to some times or there must be a reason they couldn't survey all students. So they only asked students who rolled a 3. So that would be a sample. Done. And we're gonna do one more and then D. Natalie surveys the first 60 students in the lunch line to determine if students at the school are satisfied with school lunch. Good idea, Natalie. She wanted to study if students at the school, like she really wanted all students at the school. However, Natalie only surveyed first 60 students. So first 60 students in the lunch line. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done. I cannot write anymore. So that is it. Population versus sample, and we're gonna do the rest of them in class. Thanks for watching. Come back for the next part. Bye.